Hi, everyone. I just want to come on and give a wrap up of the team sports unit. One, because we started a new unit on Monday, individual sports, kind of segueing into that. And two, because I thought it was important to kind of chat because on that project, that very first slide you're supposed to fill out asks about what teams or teams you've been on. And in the video, if you watched it, I asked you guys to give some non-sports examples. You were allowed to give sports examples too, but other teams outside of sports that you were a part of. A lot of you just said that you were on sports, which I get, easy way out. Others of you were like, I don't play sports, so I don't know how to answer this question. Well, you have all been on teams your entire life, okay? Outside of sports, your crew is a team, your family at home is a team when you function together. Working together in partners and groups on assignments and projects, that is a team. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, choir, orchestra, band, those are all teams. Whatever clubs or whatever you're a part of outside of school, those are all teams. And you all learn different things about being a part of those teams. They all come in different, diverse ways. And there's a vast array of ways that a team can be and look like. Okay. Now, from teams, we can learn a lot. And I think now more than ever in the world we live in, being a good team player and knowing how to work in teams and being a part of teams is amazing and will lead to some future change in this world that needs to happen, right? So teams, what we learn, how to communicate with other people, how to listen, how to speak up for ourselves and stand up for ourselves. How do we together use our skills to reach a common goal, okay? Sports is one of the easiest ways to observe that and research that, right? So we research the team sport. Hopefully you realize some of the training, some of the practice that has to go in before the actual game or match, all that hard work. And then what does it look like to be a team leader in that sport? And the different intricacies, within that sport in order to lead to that success, right? It takes a whole group of people, right, using their skills to come together to move forward. Now, we are moving into individual sports, which it's just as important to learn how to support and challenge and work together with other people in order to press towards success. But it's also important for yourself to understand who you are. How do you bounce back from failure? What motivates you? How do you challenge yourself? Where do you need to grow in life? Okay. And in individual sports, we can kind of see and pinpoint that whole sport that they're playing on, and it's on them. They need to learn those things about themselves in order to succeed. And as human beings, whether athletes or not, whatever your passions are, you need to understand yourself in order to succeed. Okay. Different skills, life lessons, kind of things I want you to take away from both team sports and once we get to individual sports are things like working together, communicating with others, bouncing back from failure, seizing the moment. Being the underdog in a situation is okay. All right. Those are where the best stories are made. How to motivate yourself, how to have confidence in yourself. Okay. Things like that. Those are things I want you to take away from the team individual sport unit. Now we're going to watch a video. The first video is a TED Talk. It's about 3.5 minutes long about the benefits of team sports. And then you're going to watch a 5-ish minute video of one of the greatest speeches of all time. It is from the movie Miracle. It is based on the true story of the 1980 USA hockey team who upset the Soviet Union, spoiler alert, in the Olympics. The USA team was the underdogs. They were a bunch of young kids who were not supposed to make it that far, and they beat the Soviets, who had won 4 years in a row. Okay. And the coach before the game actually happens in the movie gives this really great speech. Gives me chills every time. All about seizing the moment, being the best version of yourselves. You might play this team 10 times and fail 9, but this one time, this is the time you're going to succeed, and having confidence and faith in yourself and your skills and your hard work that's actually going to happen. Okay. After you watch those 2 videos, you are going to pull one thing from either video. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a life lesson. It could be a trait you want to work on, whether it's having more confidence in yourself or learning how you bounce back in failure. And you are going to tell me how you are going to apply that into your everyday life. That does not just include sports. If you are an athlete, for sure, include sports, basketball, football, volleyball, cricket, whatever it is, okay? But you also need to include other areas of your life at school, with friends, at home, how you want to grow personally, things like that, okay? Those also need to be a part of that reflection. There'll be 5 points on Google Classroom. You'll find it in classwork. Shouldn't take you too long, okay? Or you can pull stuff from Miracle too. For example, I would probably pick seize the moment. I am someone who gets very anxious about whatever situation I'm in, and sometimes really cool opportunities hit me and I spiral and think of all the million ways that it could possibly go wrong when it probably won't. So me would be more seizing the moment, living in the moment, and just taking that chance and having faith. And I might lose 9 times, but that one time it could be it, and that could be pretty cool. Okay, so that's something that maybe I would write about. So watch those 2 videos and take one thing, and then you're going to write the reflection on it, how you're going to apply that trait or that life lesson into your everyday life. Okay, if you have questions, please email me. Remember, your projects are due Friday at 11:59 p.m. If you turn them in late, please email me because, as you know, I do not get a notification when you turn stuff in late. Okay, I'd love to see some of your grades go up. Have a great rest of your day. Let me know if you need anything.